if you don't mind, okay? Because we need it to be recorded, this session. So this is the activities that will be done or will be included. So it's sort of semester welcoming event. And we were thinking, or I'm thinking that, what do you think if we have this every semester, in semester 1, term 2, term 3, or what do you think about the first semester only, every year, the first semester of every year, okay? What do you think about this? This is activity number 1. Okay. Before we delving into discussion group, does anybody have an idea to share? Do you have any idea to share, or do you would like to add anything? Because we do know that, and we sense deeply in our bonds that sharing is caring. When you share, it does mean that you do care. What do you think about the start of a semester welcoming event? We need to have this, but should it be in every semester, every single semester, in term 1, term 2, term 3, or just the first semester on the very beginning of the year? Oh, what do you think, guys? Hello?
Assalamu alaikum, Dr. Akram. I think some of us have put our answers in the chat box if you want to have a look.
Okay. Okay. Fantastic. Thank you, Dr. Mike. Yes, here, Dr. Alation, maybe the start of every semester, each semester. Okay. Here, I would like to say the beginning of the semester. Okay. Every semester. Wonderful. I think at the start of every semester would be an ideal, or would be ideal. Excellent. That's great. That's why we're here. Excellent. These are brilliant ideas. So let's have unanimous agreement on this, and it should be on the first, at the very beginning of every semester, which will be nice. Maybe later they will join. Fantastic. So let us move on to discussion. Okay, themes here means topics will be done, okay, by organizing the English Club in many ways. For example, topics are both relevant to their field of study, and this is remind me the blended learning. To those who are teaching in the blended learning, they are fully aware of the students will come up with their own project. This is a project milestones, okay, and they will be relevant. It should be relevant to their specialty or their field of study, because maybe in the first semester a student will study or start to study hard and then will shift or move to another college, okay? But if we say that they should come with their own, okay, this is number 1. Number 2, we have already ready-made topics for them, and these are general. So I need to discuss the idea of what do you think about this? And this will be in phase 1 or in term 1, general ones. So general ones are here. We do have more than 20 topics are already done for them. They are already made, already made for them, for the students. And if they come up with different topics, it will be fine. But now the focus is mainly on the students will come up with topics that related to their field of study, to their specialization or specialty. So what do you think about the idea of group discussions? Or should I go quickly and we'll discuss at the end of at the end of the session? What do you think? Shall we leave the questions until the tail or the end of the session? Okay, at the end is better. Okay, thank you, Modley. Thanks a lot, bro. So student projects, okay? This is just like milestone, but now we will not be focusing on the 1103. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Mike. Okay, but because 1103, 1104, 1105, and 1106, they already have their own projects. That's why we don't want to disturb them. But what do you think about the later? I mean, those who are 11001 and 002. Okay, think about this, and this should be in phase 1. And then there will be video reflection or edutaining games, because we are thinking of games. There will be games, okay? But this will be later, in the later phase, in phase 2 or 3, okay? So think about this, video games as well as gamifications, okay? Games. Number 5, debates. And debates will be inside the college, within the college itself, and inter-colleges. So among colleges, University of Engineering will be with medicine, medicine will be with pharmacy, pharmacy will be, and here it goes. So in the groups, students will be able to practice speaking in English confidently, accurately, and understand speech from natives and professional instructors. And here the schedule. This schedule will be given to the highly regarded coordinators. Okay, we'll be sharing with them, and we'll see the instructor's time, schedule, students' faculty, okay, and the activities that they will be doing. Okay, so for example, the instructor is available from 8 to 10. So let's start with this. Another instructor is available or immediate available from 10 to 12, okay, and so forth. So this is the schedule. The schedule above shows the time and venue where instructors who is in charge of the English club class hours, okay, instructors, all students involved, and the activities. Here we'll be talking about the message and the vision, and we talk about this, and from the first time we talk about the message. Our message is to create English language environment for the sake of practicing English skills with natives, professional instructors, and students themselves. The vision to empower students to be confident speakers, okay, and to acquire language soft skills, okay, language skills and language soft skills, okay, including public speaking, fluency, confidence, in addition to mastering body language. So here the important factors for both English club instructors and students. So when talking about the group discussion, here is the definition, and I borrowed this from the curriculum unit, actually, because in the curriculum unit you see that when talking about the group discussion, let me talk about the video reflection. So what is a video reflection? What is the role of an instructor or the instructor's role, and the role of the students or the learners, the participants. Here, participant because it's relevant to the English club, okay? But we can say the students' role, okay? Or the role of the students. So here, discussion, this is a definition, is talking about something, especially in order to solve a certain problem or resolve a question, etc. So here, this is a sine qua non for instructors, okay? The main role is an essential or integral part for the instructor is to determine an appropriate topic that targets the group, divides the groups, the students on topics into parts as well as specific or exact time. We're talking about timing, moderate by showing the topic to the groups by giving them the main ideas, and that will facilitate the discussion to make it interesting and fun. And we say that here when we are talking about the English club should be a fun for the students, okay? Something to be interesting for them. okay, intriguing, appealing for the students. And this is what we are aiming at. So this is all of this structure. But here you can ask me a question, what about the topic itself? So the topics that should be, there are some guidelines for the topic itself, okay? I will be talking about the guidelines of the way that the students will be selecting or coming up with their own topics, okay? There should be certain criteria. The role of the participants, doubtless, without single doubt, the role of participants less important than the role of the leader, okay? The leader here, I mean the instructor, okay? The facilitator. You'll find that I've been choosing some different words. Sometimes it's leader, sometimes it's instructor, sometimes it's facilitator, okay? They must take the whole roles into consideration and follow up the main principle which are given by facilitators and apply them, okay? So the feedback, here there's a feedback. Each teamwork is one word, so I'm so sorry. Each given teamwork regardless of the clear principles should be succeeded. So discussion feedback will be involving the following: learners or students. So you can say learner or student will be able to share their thoughts easily. They will explore the importance of teamwork, one word, teamwork, or we can add hyphenated to be hyphen here. They will be able to practice language in different concepts, okay? They can expand their horizon of knowledge, learning, encourage their vocabulary and abilities. Debate groups, number 3. What is debate? So what debate is, okay? A debate is, this is a definition, but here, the role of the instructor or the moderator, in other words, the role of the instructor should include the following tips, okay? Prepare the topic, introduce speakers, the judge, because they will be judges, okay? Opponent team and proponent team, and there should be a judge committee. So we need a judge committee for the debates, okay? And timekeeper, okay? Announce the first speaker, okay? Stay on topic, speak clearly and charismatically, be confident with the topic, take notes. So we're gonna show them, we're gonna model this, and then we will guide them through this. The role of debaters, they should have to remain in the essence of the topic, in the kernel. They should not allow speaking without permission from the moderator. They must be within the topic and speak clearly. They should not be offensive, yes, and they should not be defensive too. They shouldn't be offensive and they shouldn't be defensive, okay? But here we need to think about how to think and to think critically and logically, okay? To be persuasive, okay? To convince their opponent team. And here's the feedback. Feedback for participants or debaters. So they will be able to explore real-world topics and issues. When we're talking about the current issues, for example, encourage debate, self-esteem, confidence when speaking in public, and this is public speaking or a speech. Develop their ability to work in a team to achieve a common goal. Develop their critical thinking skills and increase their persuasive skills. And then we have the book club review. And this will be phase number 3, the third phase. What is the book club review? And this we will make use of the Oxford Reading Club. There will be harmony. I mean, we will work in harmony and collaboration with them, okay? And is with our brother army. And I'm very thankful to Mr. Gilad about this, who introduced me to him. On behalf of the ECS, the facilitator's role, the chairman, so The facilitator must select the appropriate topic, the book, sorry, that suit the students and understanding learners' mental factors, okay? Cultural factors, culture, mental, cultural. Determine the time. Should be fully aware of the book. Yeah, here are the guidelines. So stay away from religion, politics, and cultural sensitive topics. So this, we need to think about this, and there are some guidelines. I will be sharing them with you, okay? Because topics that are cultural sensitive should not be chosen or must not be, okay, chosen. And the topics that relate to the politics, yeah, because they are polarizing things, so that's why we have to stay away. And then the learner's role. Read the book carefully, understand issues of the book, okay, themes, and this will leading us or let us delving into the area of literature if we are talking about literary books, okay, or English, simplified English literature like Jane Eyre, Kidnapped, Treasure Island, Tom Sawyer, the Adventure of Huckleberry Finn, okay, all these things, these small books, okay, or simplified English literary books, we need to think about them, which is the best for the here. For example, we'll not be using Animal Farm for George Orwell books, for example, okay, because this has something to do with the political connotations, okay. Here must make or take notes, the learners, and here the feedback, create reading opportunity or accountability, engage them deeper with the books, okay. Increase their vocabulary, encourage critical thinking, improve writing skills as much as, yeah. Why I'm talking about the book review? Book review because they will be writing all their four integrated skills, the four components of English, or the integrated skills, listening, writing, reading, speaking, will be embedded, okay? So the student will read, and if he read the book, then he would like to summarize it. So he's writing, and he may listen to the book because there are some audiobook, okay? Having summarized or done this, then he will speak about this. We will talk about it, okay? And here we let them to speak, and this is our ultimate goal, to get them talk, okay? This is the main and the one of the concrete pillars of the English club, is to get the student. Our ultimate goal is to get them talk. So, and then they will add vocabulary. So this number 5, and six, they will think critically. And this is what we want them. Here, video reflection. Yeah, we know that. That's why I didn't give in a definition, because it's there. If you have the student companion, you will find the video reflection definition, the role of the students, and so forth. But here we are talking about video reflection and edutaining games. So they will be together. And correct me if I'm wrong, okay? Because I will have your opinion about this. And the overall outcome, learner will be able to participate and share their ideas easily as possible, okay, as easy as possible. Speak the language naturally, break panic and start to speak, enhance socializing. Yeah, because when they are together, teamwork, pair work, this will make them very sociable. Grasp whole skills, have already taken, practice English confidently. That's all for now. This is what I have. I'm eagerly, yes, I'm waiting you eagerly to listen, to have your opinion, your view, a point about this. And I'm very thankful for your time, for everything. Thank you very much. Yes, the floor is yours. Now you can share your ideas. I will stop sharing. Okay. Yes. Hello. This is how humble and modest you are. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Mike. Thank you, Abu Mayam. Yes. Yes, come on, guys. Elation, Oyanda, Dr. Sami, Miss Abbas. Yes. Do you have any comment, any omission, any modification, any ideas to share, any revolutionary ideas? Fantastic. Yes, to stay away from the activities that are very formal. Yes, because the idea of the English club is just to take them from the atmosphere of the English club. Okay, the classroom activities. Okay, so fantastic. That's why we are seeking for venues. That's why we need to find venues, single venues for the English club in whichever faculty. Okay, so that's why we're thinking of having venues for the English club. I will try and endeavor to find that. Everything sound sir for thank you, Oyanda, thank you, bro, thanks a lot. uh Yes, is that all, or there's anything, any amendments, any modification, any idea to share? Uh,
Hello, Mr. Akram.
Hello, Mesoba.
I do agree with Mr. Sami.
Yes.
In order to create more informal environment, we can add like games like puzzles or riddles, or maybe spelling competitions and sentence formation, synonyms and antonyms, games or competition. So yes, because we want to make sure it's an informal atmosphere.
Okay.
Because we want the students to be relaxed while participating.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all. Nothing more to add. And thank you so much.
Thanks a lot. Thank you. Yeah, I totally do agree with you, with both of you, Dr. Sami and Miss Abbas. Okay. Why? Because if you remember, I said that in the third phase 3, there will be video games, but the focus mainly will not be about the video games, but will be about edutaining, because there's something that something is called a term that edutaining. I mean, education and entertainment. So edutaining games, okay, gamifications. But I totally do agree with you. Okay, yes, and this will be done if we have our own venue, okay, a milieu for the students, okay. Because we need courses, we need to have some fluency words, I mean, fluency markers, okay, idiomatic expressions, sayings, okay, cliche, and so on. This according to the ideas that's flashing in my mind. But thank you. I totally do agree with you. Thanks a lot. Thank you, Mr. Relation. Thanks a lot, bro. Everything sounds good so far. Thank you. Everything seems well planned. Thank you. That's all for now. This is what I have. I don't like to elongate. Just let me cut the long story short, okay, or short. And that's all for now. I'm very thankful for your time, okay, and on Ramadan, so you came and attend. I'm very thankful, and I owe you a lot. Thanks a lot. If there's nothing to add or any comments, so we will wrap up here and see you next time, inshallah. This is our first virtual meeting, and we conducted a meeting, a physical one, but inshallah after Eid, after Fitr, we will conducting, after Ramadan, we'll conducting a second physical meeting to discuss about these ideas and the way that we need to implement these ideas, because all these are virtual ideas, but we need to take them, to take action about them, and actions are louder than voices, right? So thank you. Thanks a lot for coming in, for joining the session. Thanks for these nice comments, and I will take them. Yes, and we will take them on behalf of all the English Club Society members. We'll take this into consideration. Okay. Thank you very much indeed. See you next time, inshallah. If you have anything to add, yes, you are warmly welcome. You are highly welcome. Does anybody have something to share? Okay. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Yes, thanks a lot. Have a lovely weekend. You too. You too. All of you have a lovely weekend, a blessed weekend. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.